Hey guys, what's up? Tyler here with T-Game and Tech, and I have my friend Aaron Horn, who graduated with a major in computer engineering from Penn State University. And he is who's going to be helping me construct this monstrosity. And the first thing we're going to do is take this apart, I guess. That's what I've been told. And we're going to do something inside of it and connect some wires together. So you're not going to see much of us. You're going to see inside of what's actually here, because you probably want to see us. You want to see, oh, there's cool stuff in here, all these cool cords and these buttons, and I don't know what any of that stuff does, but you're going to see the inside of this, and then hopefully by the end of this video, it's going to be really long probably. I'll divide it up later into certain sections on how to install certain things. But at the end of the video, we're going to connect my external monitor, and we're going to see if it works, and hopefully it does. And so make sure you guys stick around for this whole video, because it's going to be awesome. And so let's get right into it. Okay, now what do we do first?
We need to unscrew these right here, and just slide the panel off.
I'm going to do this. So good. We should probably get something to put these in. Get that CD case there. We'll set them like this is what we call. Oh yeah, this is what we call making do with what we have. Okay, we don't need these CDs. I'm gonna fix the camera. Why don't you do that? Okay, there we go. So here's the back screws. We don't need these anymore. So
for now, just pour it in.
Oh.
Slide it back and lift
up. I'm gonna break it before it even gets started. Okay. To the side. Now, they give us this.
That is your USB 2.0 to 3.0
USB 2.0 to 3.0 adapter. It's going to come in handy. So we don't need this right now. No?
Not right now.
Okay. This.
That's just a piece of paper.
This is just a piece of paper saying, congratulations, you have no idea what you're doing. Okay, so what do we do now?
Okay, so now we're going to pull out these cables right here. These go to your front panel ports.
Front panel ports. These are up here.
You take a look at what we've got to work with here.
There you go, people. That's what it looks like. Not too exciting. Can't really see much. Just some cords. Okay. Now what?
Let's open up the motherboard.
Motherboard time. Okay. We're going to open up this awesome motherboard. The mother of all boards. I should not be doing this because I have no idea what I'm doing.
Just be careful.
Just be careful and I'll be alright. Here's our little thing on the back for all our ports.
The I.O. ports.
The I.O. ports. And a user guide, which we're probably not going to use. There's a CD. Is that important?
It is drivers and
drivers. No, okay, whatever. Piece of paper. We don't need it. Box. Useless. Okay, so here's our motherboard. What do we do with it? I don't want to short anything or.
Okay. First thing we want to do is install our I.O. shield.
Oh my gosh. I'm just letting everybody know I have no idea. The only thing I've ever done with computers is install RAM. And that's the extent of my knowledge right now. So.
Need to break off the old one.
We're just going to break that off. Oh, that was really hard. Some guy reviewed the case, and said, you can't remove it. I'm pretty sure it just got removed. So to the guy that didn't like this case, you should watch this video. Because you just got proved wrong, man. And the new one snaps in perfectly.
Almost.
Almost. Well, we're a kind of almost kind of thing going on here. Oh, it looks like it's good. Nothing's going to fall out.
Should work.
It's in. Now.
Okay, now we need to line up our posts. Okay, so we need to line up our standoffs.
Oh gosh. This gets important. It's about to get real. So we are mounting our whatever these are, standoffs. Basically we're making sure it all lines up. Because these have to line up with your ports that are in the back.
And they're already lined up for us.
They're lined up for us, so we don't even have to do anything. We just have to snap it right in there. See, that's what I like to hear. We don't need this anymore. Some plastic. You're not going to want to see my room after this because it's just plastic and cardboard everywhere. So basically that's what it looks like when it's all put in correctly. Everything actually lines up. It's a miracle. We got some USB ports. We got an Ethernet port. We got 20 different audio jacks, which I don't know any of them do. Spit it out. I don't know what that means. And we got some USB 3.0, so we're moving up in the world over here. And we got some old mouse and keyboard jacks. Those will come in handy because I need to use an older keyboard. Because I don't want to start off the Bluetooth keyboard because I don't know if it's going to work. We'll take you inside the actual camera. Well, this isn't the camera, that's me. So, right there, that's a fan. This is our motherboard. What a nice shot. So, now we're going to use these screws right here. And we're going to actually put them on the motherboard, correct? Yes.
Yes, that's going to hold down the motherboard.
We need to hold down the motherboard or else it's all going to go to crap really fast. If you stand this up without the motherboard screwed in, it's a recipe for disaster. Look at all those RAM slots. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's for my 16 gigabytes of RAM. Going to demolish everything. Don't have any idea what any of this stuff's for, but we're going to find out here soon enough. Organizing screws.
Okay, I got the right ones.
We got the right screws. So we are screwing. We're lining up the screws.
It's a little bit tricky because the I/O shield pushes back on it.
That's not good.
That happens with every motherboard.
So we're screwing in some screws. This is going to be a screwing montage. Because no one's going to see screws being put in one by one. Okay, we need to ground ourselves and get rid of static electricity. Don't try this at home. You will probably die.
This is actually a safe way of doing this.
It's actually a safe way of doing it. You're sticking it in the ground. Learned about this in like what, physics? No, it's not physics.
Electronics.
Electronics. Stick it in the ground. Now I'm going to ground myself. If I don't see you after this video, you'll know what happened. Okay, where does it go?
This big socket here, we gotta lift this lever to release the clip, and then it just drops in.
I hope I didn't build up any electricity. Here's our processor. It's in an awesome tin can. So we're gonna open it up. Please read this. Important. Prior to installing, please go to your motherboard. Okay, we don't care about that. You know what we're doing, so. Micro devices, some more paper.
It's on the other side. That's just a piece of foam.
What? This? That's it right there.
That is your processor.
This is a processor. That's really small. How does this even... Can I sit it down?
You can put it down. It's alright.
Okay. This is our heat sink to make sure our processor doesn't fry. Metal. You know, the usual. Okay. Now what?
Okay, let's drop the processor in.
Okay.
Okay, so go ahead and pick it up.
Pick it up. What's this thing right here?
That is a sticker. They give you stickers
Oh,
to put on the front of your case.
I thought it'd be like on my
So
processor.
you can show off
I'm going to show
whatever
off
you got inside of it.
that autofocus isn't going to work. So,
You gotta pry it open. It's got flaps on the side.
oh, there's plastic over top of this, isn't it?
Yeah. Just don't drop it.
Oh my gosh.
Grab it by the sides.
Right here?
Yeah, you don't want to touch the top or the pins.
What does that even mean?
You don't want to touch this metal part on top because
Okay.
that'll get your finger oil on it and it won't bond to the heatsink.
I can't do it without touching it. Okay.
Okay, now strip off that piece of foam.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Now take notice of those places where there's no pins. You have
Yes.
to line it up with those notches on there.
I can touch it like right here.
Yeah, the sides are fine.
In the bottom. Don't touch the bottom.
Don't touch the pins.
Don't touch the pins. So that looks like it's lined up. If I do it this way.
Yep.
So I just set it.
Yep, just drop it right on the pins. It'll socket down in. You gotta shimmy it over a little bit.
Shimmy.
You gotta like... Don't push, it'll fall in.
How about you move? I put it down. Shimmy it in for me. Did it shimmy?
Yep, it's in.
It's
And
in.
You just take this.
Lock that sucker down so I
and
never
make sure
touch it
doesn't
again.
Come back out.
Okay, that will be never touched again by me. At least I hope not. Now this. What do we do with this?
Okay, on the bottom there's a thermal compound underneath that piece of plastic.
I feel like we need to do this over, not top the motherboard. So we're gonna move over here. Okay, so this.
Yeah. That transmits the heat from the processor to the piece of metal.
So did I take this off?
You have to take off the plastic, otherwise it'll melt.
Oh gosh. Okay. So this takes away the heat and dissipates it. This is some great technology.
It
Let me
really
just say.
is.
Now, where does this go?
Okay. You gotta line up.
Here we're coming back. We're coming back now.
You gotta line up this notch with this piece of plastic, and the one on the opposite side goes over here.
So they have to be laying down like that. This isn't gonna like fall apart or anything.
No, it's sturdy.
Okay. You might have to get that side. So it goes through the notch.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, I can't see a single thing. Okay.
Are you on?
I'm not
Yeah,
on
this
the
one.
actual notch. It's hard to see. I can't see. Can you see on that side?
Yeah, I can see it.
Do your side.
Okay. Okay, we are hooked on.
There goes the camera. But that side isn't.
It rocks back and forth and lifts up and does some crazy things. It's strange.
There we
There we
go.
go.
We're on. You hear that click? We're in business.
You know, you just gotta flip this lever.
See, now if that had been me doing it, there'd have been bad news. We're not exactly straight, but we don't need to be here. Computer can be a little cockeyed.
Okay. Now this cable
So we're gonna put this back here so we don't.
is power for this fan, and it goes right up here. Okay, we're on.
We're on. Now that powers the fan to the motherboard.
To the processor.
To the processor. That's what I meant. What? Processor is installed. Next.
Okay.
Okay, we gotta get this foam out of the way before I freak out anymore.
Make sure it's centered. Looks like it's rotated, but it should be good.
Oh, my sticker. Can't lose that. Tin. Might put some candy in that tin later. Processor candy.
Okay.
Okay.
We can throw the wires in for your chassis fans if you want.
Okay. These.
Yeah, so you can just unzip tie that. Or
Unzip tie.
untwist tie.
Untwist zip.
Okay, we are in.
We're in. The fans are in. Now, next.
Let's do some RAM.
Let's do some RAM. Oh, I'm all about the RAM. One RAM for you, one RAM for me.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the RAM's right here. So we're using Corsair Vengeance RAM. We have some Vengeance. 4 sticks of it, which equals 16. Oh gosh, this is going to be hard to get open. It's going to be one of those. Look! More heat sinks. I'm guessing that's what those are.
That is in fact a heatsink.
And don't touch this. It's our RAM. It looks pretty beast, not going to lie. So, we probably should put the two that are together.
Yes.
So, here we go. This is more heavy duty than the last RAM I've ever installed. The last RAM I installed was like a piece of paper. It was like a gigabyte. So, do I need to take anything off?
Nope.
It just goes in as is.
Goes in.
You line up the thingers with the
Yep,
space
just line
right
up the
there.
notch.
These need to be open probably first,
Yeah, we
huh?
gotta spread those.
Spread those things. There we go. Okay. Let's see if I can do it. Oh my gosh. I'm not...
Straight down.
Okay, hold on. Let me get over here. Doing it with a camera is 10 times harder than doing it without a camera. Why am I not straight down? I feel like it's too wide. Okay. You do yours. Do
All
it.
right.
Do it. How does that... Okay. I'm going to get something a part of this computer built. I don't know what it's going to be. It might be plugging into the wall. Something's going to be done that's not going to be screwed up by me. So, by sticking this in, I already have as double as the amount of RAM as I had in my old computer, which had 4. I now have 8. I'm going to have 16. This is going to be ridiculous. Okay, let's try again.
Straight down.
Oh, yeah. Is that straight?
Oh my gosh. Gotta rock it in.
You rock that in. I got it in a little bit. I prepared the way. See? That way, if anything breaks, it's not my fault, right? That's how I do things here. Okay, the last RAM. Let's see if we can slide that sucker right in there. There you go. It's ready for you.
Not quite.
Not quite actually lined up yet.
There we go.
See, the RAM I used earlier didn't have these big heat sinks on it, and it was easier to install.
RAM is done.
Okay, the RAM is done. That was installing RAM. What's next?
Let's do the hard drive.
Oh, yeah. SSD time. As mentioned earlier, we are using a crucial SSD, 128 gigabytes. I will get a hard drive. Hard drive. Solid. That's a solid state right here. The one with the disc later. But my funds did not permit me to do so. So I just stuck with a solid state drive for now. Anything I shouldn't touch with this. Everything.
They're pretty solid. Just don't touch the contacts.
They're pretty solid. Do I need the disc?
The CD it came?
Yeah.
Probably maybe later.
I might need that later.
Hold on to her.
So we got a thing. That's a USB port, isn't it?
That is in fact USB.
Why would we need that? To connect it?
Sure.
You don't even know what that's for.
If you want to plug it into another computer.
Oh, yeah. So like, okay, it's like a hard drive. I get it. Oh, my hand's on it right here. Here it is. Not very big. No moving parts in the solid state drives. Because they're solid state. It's kind of like a huge flash drive. It's basically what they are. So, attention. Observe precautions for handling electrostatic sensitive devices. Well, I already stuck my hand into a power surge protector, so I think I know everything there's need to know about safety. So here's our SSD. It's really nice. As you can see, it's very small. So where does this go? Just like...
It's going to go roughly here.
It's actually going to go over here. Roughly over here somewhere. So we'd have to like install a bay or something?
Yeah, we have to put it on the rails.
We're going to put this sucker on the rails. Well, we think we found it. It looks to be that up there. It slides right in there. Why would they be so deceiving? So the SSD slides right in there. It's not going anywhere, is it?
Nope, it's in there pretty
It's
tight.
not even going to need screws.
There's screw holes on the sides.
Well, I guess you'd have to kind of punch this out.
I can go in through the other.
We're going in through the other side. Oh, yeah. So, there we go, through the closet. There goes the SSD right there. We're going to see if we can put some screws in there. So basically, we're going to put screws inside. It fits nice and solid. It fits nice and tight, but it's better off being safe than being a sorry idiot. So we're going to put the screws in. And that should be it. And they're just going to hook in right there. They're going to snap in. You'll still fit. Can't really see much. But they'll just go down there. Where the heck's your hand? And they basically are going to snap in the motherboard somewhere. I have no idea if this is even going to be upside down or not, but they're just going to snap in.
It's right.
No, I don't know if this camera's upside down. I don't think it was.
Okay.
So basically, SSD is now installed, even though you can't really see much of it there. So this is what we have so far. Can't really see much. Not much to see. We got our processor installed right here. Got an SSD somewhere over here. Can't really see it from this side.
This is your audio jack for your mini jacks on the front from
They go up top. So is that a power cord?
Power data, both.
Power data, both. So that goes in the motherboard.
Yep.
So we're just going to put that right in there. Snap goes the magic dragon. Didn't really have much of a snap. There it snapped.
It went. Hopefully that wasn't a pin.
Oh my gosh. Oh man.
It should be okay.
Oh, okay. I don't know what happens if my audio don't work.
Buy a sound card.
Buy a sound card. That's what I'll do. Since I have nothing else to spend money on. What is that thing?
This is our USB 3.0 to USB 2.0 adapter.
Oh yeah. That's what that is.
Because we don't have a USB 3.0 header.
For some random reason, even though it's like advertised 3.0 all over the place for this motherboard in this case, so I don't even know what that means. So those are now USB 2.0s up top.
Yes.
Will I ever have USB 3.0?
You may sometime in the future.
May sometime in the future.
You'd have to buy an expansion card for it though.
Well, don't have that.
They'll get cheaper soon enough.
They don't snap in, they just kind of go
They
in.
just kind of sit there.
Kind of sit there, kind of like me right now.
These are for the front panel.
The power and the
Power switch, hard drive
the
LED.
reset. I don't even know what reset means.
Reset switch and your on-off LED.
They are going to go
They go
right
here.
right there.
Just gotta make sure we read the instructions on this one so we don't hook it up backwards and kill it.
Oh gosh, that would kill it, wouldn't it?
Yes,
See,
it
kids,
would.
today we learned that reading the instructions doesn't make you less of a man. It just makes you avoid doing stupid mistakes like something I would probably do. So if you hooked them up backwards, you'd fry it or something terrible. So today we're reading the instructions to learn which ones to plug into where. That way we have the power and the reset to the right buttons. This is the extent of my work tonight. Holding the paper. Holding the book. So just plug that sucker in there. Then we'll plug the rest in.
Okay, those are in.
And so we have all our cables connected. Next.
Let's do the power supply.
So here's our power supply. OCZ. 650 watts. Plenty of power to make my electricity bill go up. But I'm not paying it, so it's okay. At least I'm not yet. What was in that other box?
That is the main power supply.
That was the main power supply in the other box. These are 10,000 different cords. My gosh.
With a nice little carrying
They gave us a nice little carrying case. Just what I needed because I'm going to carry this around town. Look at me, guys, and my power supply. Nobody's going to care. Nice try, OCZ. Nice try. There we go. Nice brick. Nice fan on there. Hopefully a silent fan. Nothing makes me more mad than loud fans.
They say it's quiet.
Old laptop. It's loud fans. You can probably hear it from here.
There's all your modular plugs.
Modular plugs for modular cables. 650 watts of beast. So does that go
It goes
right there on the ground? That's where it's going to be. And we're going to flip her upside down. That way, that switch right there doesn't bump into anything else. And now I can actually see that it says OCZ, and it seems to fit a little bit better. And now, we're A-OK. Just got to screw it in. Now that the power supply is screwed in, we have to connect all these wonderful power cords to whatever they connect to. So we're going to go back up in here. We're going to see what happens. We're going to put the graphics card in. Change of plans. This is going to be the worst film thing ever. Because we got to run power cables across the graphics card. So for our graphics card, we're going to have to punch out 2 of these stinger-dingers here.
Oh yeah, it did come loose. Here, let me...
Just don't want it to fly into Kingdom Come. There it comes. There it goes. One out. And now the other. There she comes.
Get a couple flexes. Just careful with those chips.
I'm flexy and I know it. Oh my gosh. Is it going to hit the chip?
Yeah, just be very careful because you can scrape that right off there.
Oh my gosh.
Here we...
So much precision out the back. We got the hole for the graphics card. Okay. So here's our graphics card. It's a beast. Nothing left in that foam there. So basically we can hook up 20,000 displays, but really only about 3. Because we got some DVIs, some HDMIs, some other things. So we're going to see if we can make it work. So basically, this is just going to be a completely complicated matter. Basically, it has to come out the back, the 2 ports, and it all has to line up and snap in here. And I think it just did.
And we are in. I need some screws.
Okay, where are they at?
They're right there.
Are those what, handles on the side there?
These things?
Yeah.
They're pipes for the heatsink.
I thought they were handles. I was like, oh wow, they give us handles. Okay. Pipes for the heatsink. Good times.
Okay.
Okay, back to cable routing. Here we go. So we're going to plug some more in down here. Not really sure what it's going to do. You know. Plug it in the back.
This is your CPU power.
CPU power. So we're going to move the light out of the way. And that's going to go right up there, up top. Oh, great.
There we go.
I hate when things like that happen, like the nervous doesn't work, it doesn't bode well for me. So just plug her into the power supply. Other end. Plug that in right there. There are those cables down in the bottom. And then our last one is for
go to the other port.
The other port. We need double port, double power for this thing. And it snaps in. We have almost everything installed. The only thing we really need to do is the disk drive. Pretty sure everything else is in. Because we got our graphics card, power supply, RAM somewhere in there. Our processor here up top. Our SSD. All these cords and cables that do who knows what. And so the only thing left should be the ASUS disk drive. This is the area where the disk drive will be. So I'm guessing you just slide it right in.
Goes right in.
Then you probably push these things on the side.
Want those to be in the out position.
Like this. And there she goes. That was about as easy as things get. And you only press them whenever you want to release it. Okay, so the screws are now screwed on. Probably should have been saying that while it's actually being done, but now they're screwed on. So what's next? We're done.
We're going to put in the data and power cable for the
Need to
disk
put
drive.
data and power cables in the disk drive, then we're done with the inside. We're going to plug it in, hope something runs, and if it all runs, we're going to leave the side panel open the first time we run it.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Make sure nothing catches on fire.
Oh my. And I heard like a little baby snap. That was very anticlimactic. Everything's plugged in. Now we're gonna plug it in to the power. Okay, so what we're gonna do. It's now time to test it out. I got this old Microsoft keyboard that I'm never gonna use again. I'm just gonna use it until we get it set up, and I'm gonna use my Bluetooth Apple keyboard. I've got my Logitech mouse here, got my monitor plugged in. All this stuff should be working and plugged in. I'm just gonna plug in the computer and see if it runs. And if it does, well, we'll find out really fast if it does or not. Okay, so here we go. We're ready. So all I gotta do is hit the power button. I zoomed out. This is on, I guess. Okay, it's running. There's a light. That's nice. It's real nice and quiet.
It's pretty quiet.
It's quieter than that laptop over there. Oh yeah.
Okay, there's a bias. Hit F1.
F1. The keyboard works. Has a little bit of power. Very good. So, oh crap! This is awesome. BIOS on that's like that ugly blue screen.
Yeah, I know. ASUS has awesome BIOS.
Thank you, ASUS, for having an awesome BIOS. So, what do we do? Is this like all my information? Fan speed? I can crank it up. No. Do you think anything needs changed?
Currently, no. We just got to pop in the Windows 7
Okay.
to do it for us.
So, we're going to boot from CD this time around, since we have a CD in it this time. Oh, yeah. This should take 0 seconds to load. Oh, it's loading? There's time?
It takes a little while for the disk drive to spool up.
I guess. The disk drive can only do so much. Okay, here we go. English. US. I am in the US. Oh, here we go. Seems to be working. So basically we're copying Windows files. If you've ever installed Windows, you know what it's doing. It's not that exciting. Oh, it's done already. Okay. So now we're expanding Windows files. And everything seems to be running according to plan. The fan is running nice and smoothly. There's a light. Nothing is blowing up or catching on fire, so very good. Okay. We've entered everything we need, and it's preparing my desktop. Oh, Internet Explorer. First order of business is to get that out of there. Okay. Computer started up, and it's ready to go, and it works. So, what should we do?
Let's check your system information. Okay, there we go.
So, AMD, whatever that is, 8 cores, 16 gigabytes of RAM, 64-bit operating system. Where's the rating?
It may not be in until it's updated. We might need to update it first. Oh, wait, there we go. Yeah, you gotta do that.
Rate this computer.
What?
3D Business and Gaming Performance 1.0.
Yeah, we gotta fix that.
Okay, so I did get a 1.0, even though I said I definitely wasn't going to. But up here, processor is 7.5, memory is 7.5, this is 5.9. We got a little bit of tweaking to do, so. Okay, well this is going to be the end of the video. We're going to leave you this 1.0. This will be changed, I promise you. I'll show you guys the video of it some other time, but I'm going to thank my friend Aaron off camera. I'm going to thank myself for not destroying anything. It actually works. So if you guys like this video, go ahead and hit like somewhere down there. And subscribe up here. Some annotation might be up here somewhere. Hope you guys enjoy this lengthy video. It will be cut up, hopefully in the future. So thank you guys for watching this video. We'll see you guys in the next one.